What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another MLB DFS video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're going to love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section and enter your name into the $50 giveaway that I do every single week on this channel. Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen. We have been hot in MLB DFS, and it's perfect timing leading into the NFL season. The Early Bird NFL season long package is available now at greenlightdfs.com. The Early Bird special price will only exist for very limited time, maybe a week, maybe. So get that while you can. Obviously, you'll have access to the optimals every week for NFL. Had a huge week last season. This season, on top of having another big season ahead of us, we also have the player prop tools that we'll be able to utilize this year. My prize picks will be there for every week of the season, as well as the optimals as normal. So there's even more content that you're getting this year as well. So great value for the early bird special. Make sure you go grab that and get locked in for the NFL season. The player normally I do a player prop video over at propsmadeeasy.com. Before I do this, propsmadeeasy.com is undergoing maintenance on the tools this morning, so they've been working on them since last night. They're just kind of going through every tool and really making sure it's running optimally and exactly where everything needs to be, making sure that all types of the data that we could possibly have is implemented and running smoothly and fine. So every once in a while, on rare occasions, the developer people will want to go in and just make sure everything is running smoothly and then get it back up for you. So that will be up later. That's why I haven't done a video um, lately. So this morning. So proxmateeasy.com though will be back up, and you'll have those player prop tools, and they will be back up at greenlightdfs.com as well once Proxmate is updated. All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining me as always. Let's get back into it. My two pitchers that I'm loving for today is going to be Aaron Nola and Reed Detmers. These are the two that stick out to me, both in fantastic matchups. Both of them at home. Just great spots for them in these spots against strikeout heavy teams. I just feel really good about it. At 8-2, Detmers is projected as the second highest pitcher on the slate, and he's only 8-2. So I absolutely love this spot for him. Aaron Nola is my overall favorite pitcher on the entire slate going against Kansas City today. So fantastic spot for Nola as well at home in Philly. Just feel real confident in these two. I like Luis Castillo against the hurt Angels squad. They did pick up a couple guys, Renfro, Crone, and all that, which helps that lineup bolster some more power. So his projection is a little bit lower than Nola in his matchup. So honestly, when it comes to matchups today on today's slate, I mean, I'm sticking pretty much with these two. Maybe Castillo I have some interest in it, but at 10-2, I'd prefer Nola. So Nola and Detmers as the two pitchers that I'm liking the most on this slate today. All right. Now, when it comes to bats, one guy that sticks out to me that feels pretty cheap, and he's actually my overall projected catcher, Wilson Contreras. Really loves St. Louis today, at home in St. Louis, going against Colorado. Great matchup against Flexen here in this one. Contreras, obviously, throughout his career, he's always been better versus lefties, but versus righties as well, he's just been very consistent and solid. This is a very good matchup for him, very good team total, and the price is very good at only 3.7. So, like I said, I have him as the overall projected catcher on this slate, and he's only 3.7. So, definitely want some Wilson Contreras today. He sticks out to me as one of the better options on the slate. Next up, Kyle Schwarber projects as one of the best bats on the entire slate. If I go to hitters, he projects as the highest bat on this entire slate today. Kyle Schwarber is in a fantastic matchup against Kansas City. The optimizer expects this dude to most likely homer and have some big upside in this one. I think it's a great spot for it against a Lyles pitcher who gives up some power to lefties at home in Philly. Great spot for Kyle Schwarber, and the price is clutch at only 4.6. Definitely love that spot. There's many options that I can go for the third and final pick. Many choices. The spot that I'm going to lean with, I think I'm just going to go ahead and spend up on this one because both of these have been fair priced. I'm going to go Rafael Devers. I really like the spot for Rafael Devers. I really like Boston today with that lefty-righty matchup against Manoah. for Boston at home in Boston. I think Devers has a very solid game here, and he just sticks out to me by far and away the best third baseman that we have on this slate today. So Devers at 5-1 really sticks out to me, and you still have over 3,600 remaining per position, which is a great spot. There's going to be some value on the slate. Like I like Dylan Moore as a value today. Toscar Hernandez is pretty cheap against Detmers, but Hernandez has done good versus lefties normally. He's pretty cheap. So there's value options on this slate to make this work. So Aaron Nola and Detmers, that's my two pitchers I'm liking on this slate. Wilson Contreras seems a little too cheap for his talent level at 3.7. Rafael Devers and Kyle Schwarber is going to be the core for DraftKings. Let's switch over to FanDuel and take a look at this. Take a sip of my coffee real quick. All right. So when we go to check out pitchers, as you can see, Aaron Nola is a fantastic price over here at 9.9. Better value over here than he is over on DK. Absolutely love him. Detmers is not as good value over here as he is on DK. All right. Once you get Nola in, you come over and you look at the bats. Kyle Schwarber is under 4K. And like I said, one of my favorite bats on the entire slate. I immediately, when I look at FanDuel, like to look at point per salary just to make sure I got the best options in as my bats. Tyler O'Neill at 2.6 is a fantastic option. Absolutely love the spot for him today. Let's see what Tim Anderson. Really like the spot for Tim Anderson. As we know throughout his career, he's always been pretty solid versus lefties. And going against Allen today of Cleveland, good spot for Tim Anderson as well, facing the lefty. A good value spot there to be able to get some value in there and make things happen. And then Wilson Contreras is only 2.9. So that's a good start to your lineups, some of the best value you can possibly get, and then it allows you to be able to get the studs you need. You're able to get guys like Kyle Schwarber, Aaron Judge, Alvarez, these big upside guys, Bryce Harper, another power lefty against Lyles. Devers at 3.5. Like you've got so many good options to go with on this slate if you get that value right, which is why I like to hone in on that value. For FanDuel especially. So Aaron Nola, Wilson Contreras, Tim Anderson, and Tyler O'Neill over on FanDuel, some of my favorite plays. And then DraftKings, once again, the high five over here is Nola, Detmers, Contreras, Devers, and Schwarber. All right? As always, let's keep getting it. Let's get this slate, man. We got a beautiful, nice little slate to end the week off with on this Friday. Let's have a big W. Thank you guys for joining me as always, and I'm out. Peace.